Yeah. 1 2 1 2. We back. Warm Words podcast, man. We out here, just tuning into the live events, man, and just covering the news the way that it needs to be covered, man. I'm just like so saturated with this YSL coverage, man. I'm just so like ready to move on from it. It's been so long, with the trial and the corruption and the bad rulings and just all out, trying to um, you know assassinate the young thug. And that's first I want to say I want to give a real um I want to give a real shout out to young thug. Throughout the trial he has been like really solid, and it's been very respectful. And I don't think a lot of people have seen that. His demeanor doesn't display the definition of what these individuals um, has been trying to put forth. But before I do anything, I wanna cover something right quick. But I want before I go into that, I want y'all to check into this joint. Let me know, how you guys feel about this joint. I thought it was hot. It's on the new album. I'm talking about the new joint by Kalani. It's real hot. I'm trying to like. Yeah, I'm trying to like get into it, man, and see what play on the air, and let y'all tune into it, man. Let your boy know this that new joint, Kalani the Deep. It's official, man. Yeah, that joint official, man. Let me know if y'all can hear that joint, man. I don't know my sound system is like, it's kind of shoddy out here. Shoddy.
Slide some shit my way. Thank you. Okay, ready? Let's go.
Shoddy. This that new Kalani joint, man. I'm hoping that y'all hearing this. But it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because I'm not hearing it. So what's good? What's really good with that, son?
I've been in this bed so deep. Came from sleeping on a mattress that's deep. Came from sleeping on a bare concrete. I've been on a pill ride, don't lie to me. I've been in the field, they've been chilling on the beach.
I'm having some type of communication feed um, thing that's going on my screens with my volume and stuff. Hold on.
When everyone needed her most, she started a wave and parted the sea. Hey, I've been on a pill, I don't lie to me. I've been in the field, I've been marching on the streets. Trench coat bitches trying to keep it low key. So when you see me outside, it's deep, Okay, ready, let's go. Thank you. Okay, ready, let's go. Bitch, I never been sorry, bitch, and I'm so sorry for you. Bitch, I never been sorry, bitch, and I'm so don't give a fuck. Deep. I've been in this bitch so deep. Came from sleeping on a mattress, that's just deep. Came from sleeping on a bare concrete. I've been on a pill ride, don't lie to me. I've been in the field, they've been chilling on the beach. Trench coats, bitches trying to keep it low key. So when you see me outside, it's deep. Bitch, I never been sorry, bitch, and I'm so sorry for you. Bitch, I never been sorry, bitch, and I'm so don't give a fuck. This shit deep, this shit is not for the weak. When all of y'all counted me out, I flipped it and bet it on me.
Yeah, so that was that Kalani joint I was telling y'all about. I wanted y'all to hear that. Deep is kind of hot. It's got a good vibe to it. And Kalani, she always blesses us with great music. And that's just our reaction to the new joint. I think it's real hot, and yeah, I want to see more. I want to see more of it. I want to see more. I think I'm pretty sure there's an album out with Kalani. So y'all definitely go get that joint. Support because the girl is hot. But I wanted to talk about something else. I wanted to deal with. I think I was right. Okay, yeah. I think I wanted to go into the edge of the YSL the endpoint and just give a little bit of a live introduction of what's going on with it. And before we even do that, man, shit. Okay. There was something that came across here. I think it was what was it? Hold on. Uh, this is something like what is it? Okay, so I think it's this guy here. His name is Yes, I wanted to do that coverage on that, let you know what that was about, man. And what's this Julio Fulio? And look, I'm not gonna say nothing about the name, son. That
and 24 on scene for Gunner. 46 hospital 10-4.
By the way, the news was really early on this. They didn't wait hours. We're actually happening in the wee hours of the morning. So by the time they heard it, they got out there and they, asked the investigators to give a statement, which they got a statement. Okay, so here we go.
At this point, around 4:40 this morning, we received a 911 call about a shooting that happened here in the parking lot behind me on McKinley and Fowler. What we have learned, and again, this is all very early in the investigation, is that 2 cars were shot at. 4 people were shot in total as a result of this. 3 of them were transported to hospitals, and 1 was pronounced deceased here on the scene. So we are working to learn what led up to the shooting, motive. You can see behind me, a lot of officers are here. They are talking with witnesses. They are looking for video as it pertains to this shooting. As far as the people that are at local hospitals, we are working to get an update on their condition. It seems like they will survive their injuries, but again, that's very early in the investigation. Those are really the details that I have at this point as we're unfolding and getting updates. I'll take a couple of questions for what I can say.
Judy, were these guests at the hotel, do you know, that were staying here with some kind of beef or rivalry?
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
Can you say anything about the guests that were staying in the hotel? Did they have to be evacuated, or were they told to stay in place after the incident this morning?
Part of the investigation, I don't think so, because of what time it happened. At this point, guests are waking up and we're updating them and we're assisting them with anything that they need assistance with at this time. But it didn't happen inside the hotel. It was in the parking lot.
And so, do you know how many suspects there were? How many people had guns?
Part of the investigation, we're hoping to be able to figure that part out, as well as get a description of the suspects so that we can get that information out to you. But I can tell you that there are cameras here and our officers are working to view all of the cameras and talk with people, who might have seen anything or heard anything. And I think that's the biggest thing at this point. We always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure out what happened here. At this point.
Okay. So it's a brief explanation by a spokesperson from Tampa Police. Now, very important that we kind of, as we start this, and salute to y'all every time we unfortunately have to kind of like do a deep dive into one of these things. You guys are super helpful. So salute to my fellow detectives out there. We about to get it done. All right, first and foremost, let's do something real quick. Google.com. All right. Very interesting. All right. So we all know that Fulio is from Jacksonville. His issues are in Jacksonville. He's from one particular gang that's beefing with another rival gang. Notoriously, Young and Ace is connected and affiliated with that other gang. By the way, I'm saying Young and Ace's name, but I'm not in any way, shape, or form saying that Young and Ace is behind this. Please note that. there's gang wars happening in Jacksonville, but we also know some of the back and forth through the music. Now, if you listen to, for example, Who I Smoke by Young and Ace, Spinner Benz, and what was it, Fast Money Goon, or whatever the case is, they're dissing a few people. Those people are connected to Foolio. Foolio drops a response song, When I See You. When he drops that song, he's dissing about 20 people. I remember reacting to that. I've never seen. I won't be honest with you. Like, he dissed so many dead people. He dissed more dead people than I know close friends alive. Like, I don't got 20 friends. He dissed 20 dead people. That shit was crazy. Anyway, I'm saying all this to say there's been an ongoing back and forth. Now, apparently, Foolio's birthday was the 21st. Foolio birthday. So his birthday was June 21st. So he didn't die on his birthday. Okay. He died today, which is the 23rd. So his birthday was 2 days ago. And yes, he did turn 26. Very young. We're going to get into some of the attempts on his life. Apparently, there were 4 attempts already. I think this was the 5th. There's so much irony in this story. Foolio, in his When I See You song, he basically has like some lines that are eerie. Now that we see, went out to eat on his birthday, 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. Now, the reason why that's important is that Foolio died 2 days after his birthday while celebrating his birthday. And allegedly, 4 people were shot as well. Except there was 1 dead and 3 injured. Now, in this situation he's talking about Young and Ace. Young and Ace was a part of the group of people who went out for a particular person's birthday, and everybody else died but Young and Ace. He was the only one who survived. That's why they said 4 shot, 3 dead. The irony of this is, in this situation, 4 shot, 1 dead. In Young and Ace situation, he was the only one that survived. In Foolio's situation, he was the only one that died. There's really eerie irony surrounding this whole thing. Okay. As we're looking stuff up, Tampa to Jacksonville. It's about 3 hours and 3 minutes. If you take I-75, you can see it right here. Jacksonville is up north. Tampa is right here. It's important that we point that out because we're probably, when I did interview Foolio, even though he had family and friends in Jacksonville, due to some of the cases, he said, and also because he had a record deal, he tried to stay out of Jacksonville, but, there's a lot of people he knew there. Anyway, I don't know if he went to Tampa directly from Jacksonville, but it's important noting that even if he didn't travel from Jacksonville to Tampa, it is still within driving distance that he was at a place that the people in the place that don't like him could definitely make a drive. At this point, we're not putting out any theories of what happened, but we're just pointing out a few things that we should probably think about. Okay. Now, his Instagram is still up and all the stories he posted that night are still up. From what we know, okay, so here we go. So for what we know, he was advertising a birthday bash. Okay? Tampa, Florida. By the way, he posted this on June 14th. Tampa, Florida, my Airbnb pool party. June 21st, DM me for the address. And my official birthday party at Club Teasers. Here's the address. multiple people beforehand, they're like, this shit getting shot up. Man, they gonna shoot the water out the pool. I'm staying home. Don't show up if you like living. This is what people were saying a week ago. There's nothing positive. They finna spray it up. Watch. Unless you got Secret Service with you, I am good. Don't get popped. These are all the top comments from a week ago. This shit wild. Wait, why does it say a week? I don't know if this person edited their comment. Did they edit their comment? Yeah, you finna get shot up if the ops comes. I want to see the aftermath. Bro, it's going to get shot up. This won't be safe. Ops gonna pop out. Security gonna be extra tight. They're gonna check people ear holes between their toes, all for weapons. It's gonna be July 4th over there, fam. Chill out. It's finna go down. Y'all hear me? I hope you're not serious. This is a bad idea. Tampa's a wicked city. And I'm from Polk. Shit get real quick. Everybody better have their poll. Week ago. Cancel this shit. Jit finna get shot up again. 2 days ago. Do not go to this event. Week ago. Don't give the drop. Shaking my head. Week ago. Don't die, Fulio. Chris says, that nigga not gonna be there. Starboy says, this nigga dropped his low type shit. Somebody says, don't get set up, dude. Now, we're going to take some of these things into account. We're going to look into this event. We're going to... Just give us a second. Okay. Dropping your low a week before, them boys finna spin that shit. And yo drop the time. Man, ain't nobody trying to party with you and risk their lives. Just a result when you choose to be street. Now, that's a very, very interesting point. And let's take that point as we begin to dissect this whole thing, Chad. Okay. That point is important because whether you know it or not, and let me give you the idea and the life behind these guys as rappers. Fulio, without a shadow of a doubt, is not a millionaire. Okay? He probably plays with hundreds of thousands, but he's not a millionaire. Fulio doesn't have huge hit records. He's not a huge touring act. He's also very violent, or was seen as a violent rapper. Doesn't do many shows. Have to move around with a lot of security or a lot of homies, a lot of overhead. You go to Tampa, you probably got 8 niggas with you. You got to go get at least 6 rooms. You're probably only going to get maybe 10 bands from the we're just doing math here, people. I'm just trying to show you something. The club give you 10 bands to come through. You got to get 4 or 5 hotels for 1 or 2 nights. That costs you like $1,500. By the way, we're not doing expensive hotels because those could cost $400 a night because we're talking about on a weekend. We're doing Hollywood Holiday Inn. 100, 150. Get a bunch of those. Let's just say around 1,500. We rented some cars maybe, or we traveled. That's some money there. Food, weed, alcohol, Airbnb, because also they were there earlier too. The point what I'm trying to say is that we're not talking about someone who is let me say it again. The point of me saying that, I'm not putting them down, is to showcase why he was moving the way he was. I heard someone say the Holiday Inn Well, what do you expect him to go with a bunch of hood niggas that he probably think will deter these type of things from happening? Well, if I'm with the guys, who gonna try me? You ain't gonna bring all of them to the Ritz. Go to Holiday Inn. Now, let's say your overhead by the time you go do this, that 10 bands turn into you only leaving with like 6. You got to pay for mad miscellaneous shit. Well, this is why you would get these other videos. So while he was in town, he did a bunch of promo videos. These were the promo videos he did. So a week ago, right, June 14th, he posted this. The flyer. He gets to Tampa. Remember, now I'm making this up, but let's say he's promised 10K at the club. Promised 10K at the club. He's trying to see how he could finesse it where he could bring at least go home with 15K. So you want to make 20. All right, let me do a shout out for this local business. Let me go collab with this person. That nigga hit me up, say he want a feature type shit. All right, let me do some business. This is how a lot of gangster rappers kind of move around, whether you want to believe it or not. And everything I'm saying, chat, I'm giving you context. I'm not throwing no rapper under the bus. If you're wondering why why Boosie has a Fed case, Boosie is one of these niggas. Used to go around just getting bags. Give me 20 bands, I'll be there. He goes to some neighborhood in San Diego. It's some hood niggas who's giving him money, so he's gripped up, he's blicked up. And then he gets caught in a sting, or people are watching those gang members. They see him with a gun. They realize he's a felon. That's how he gets snapped, right? If he was going to a radio station or going to do a Vlad TV interview, he wouldn't have a gun on him, right? You would imagine. So I'm just telling you how some of these things happen. So Fulio gets to Tampa with his homies. He starts tapping in. He probably posting on stories, yo, if you want promo, blah, 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 tap in with me. Or holler at my mans who's going to do the business. He pulls up on these people and he starts doing promo videos. Check these out. So this is a day ago, yesterday.
Hey, this Fulio, man. I'm in Tampa, Florida right now at J-Lo and Florida Ave, man. They got the best bundles, the best wigs, man. Come shop with my folks, man. They got everything you need, man. The best prices and all, but tell them the prices, man, on bro.
Yeah, ladies. So here at J-Lo in Florida, we got a 20-inch starting at $99, 24-inch at $129, 30-inch at $189, and our 34-inch at $249. And with any purchase of a wig or a set of bundles,
okay, so they're selling wigs.
Giving out free wig bands, spray bottles.
Yeah, so you got a little check for this. Like, you know, shit, I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe they gave him a band. You know what I mean? You know what this owner is probably thinking? Who going to come see Fulio at this club? Bunch of ratchet bitches who they're broke as fuck. They got 3 baby daddies, but they never have a fucked up lace front or a wig. I bet. Let me get him to do a video. I'm going to get more business.
Hair glue on the house.
Shout to my people, man. Everything legit, everything stuff, man. Pull up, man. I'm telling you, it's verified, man.
Okay, cool.
And ladies, this deal is available at J-Lo on Florida Avenue, J-Lo Sarasota, J-Lo Bradenton, Snappies in Palmetto, and also on our website, jlohhairdepartment.co.
Okay, so got a little promo bag right there, but he's not done. He's running around town. Now, keep in mind, chat, he's already announced a week before he was going to be in town. So people are hitting him up, I'm going to tap in with you. But whoever don't like him knows a week before he was going to be in town. And it's not like he's in town and nobody doesn't see him. He's popping out to places. Okay? Keep this in mind.
I already know where we at, man. Best in East Side, just like always. I don't want to keep saying it, but at 1202 East Martin King Jr. Boulevard, 33603. Y'all already know I'm paying top dollar for phones, iPads, PS5s, whatever electronics y'all got. Y'all make sure y'all push up on me. Whatever city you from, y'all make sure y'all push up on me, man. We showing love. Any repair, any phone purchase inside the store, we giving a free pair of AirPod Pros. Fulio, tell them what's going on.
Hey, man, shout out my brothers at 10 Spot, man. They just got me right for my birthday, man. They got everything you need. iPhones, iPads, game system, PS5, Xbox, all that, man. We in Tampa, Florida with it, man. Pull up with my brothers, man. Everything locked up and legit, man. Let's get it.
I already know.
Good. Might have got, they might have gave that nigga like a free phone or something.
Right. Yeah, so that's what's going on across the board, man. It's wild out there right now. The guys with the phones everywhere, man. It's a maniac. Watch out for them phones, man, because I got caught with a couple of them myself, man. And they worked at first and then they don't work. That is one thing. Never buy a phone on the street. Never buy a phone on the street. It's a scam from the get up. I want to get into this Charleston situation, man, because this is something that's been going on for a while, and yeah, I think it was with Hassan Campbell.
But like I said, like there are ways to maybe get the kids to listen, right? Like, and you went hard on Mano too, bro. And and to me too, I don't rock with that because I felt like, yo, Mano, you talk about it too, like, yo, I went to prison or murder. Mano went through all that, right? And you said, yeah, he has a song, for the streets or bring the streets back or something like that. And you went in on him, and I feel like, yo, it's like a form of. He's not,
it's like we said earlier in this interview, right?
Yeah.
We don't hear about your people going back and forth with each other and being corrupted. So we don't know about your crime rate. But I know in my community,
because we're 1% of the whole U.S. We're like only 1% to like 5%.
All right, but still, this is what you got to understand, right?
You'll definitely understand.
In my community, right? Nobody stands up for the children that's being misled, whether it be through the TV shows or it be through the music. The reason why you don't see Rakim, Coogee Rap, and the pioneers of rap, because the music that they want them to put out,
they don't want that,
would lead the children to the penitentiary. So these old school rappers abandon hip hop, and the only time you can see them is when they perform their old music, because the industry will not allow them to put out positive music that will lead our children into the glory days of hip hop. So what they do is they let a nigga like Jim Jones and Mano linger around so that they can say stupid shit.
Stop.
Now you can't cut me off. You got to let my message get there. Don't nobody want to hear you be a groupie for them and say stop.
Groupie. No, listen, you said that Jim Jones could rap and he got better and better. Like, what do you like? And I agree with that.
Whether he could rap or not.
But like, why can't he build like a brand, which he did, Van Life, and rap? Like, I don't
whether
understand.
he could rap or not. There's a line that when you start leading children through your music to the penitentiary, Jim Jones was a billboard for gang activity for the last 20 years. Jim Jones's music, his red flag wearing, the same charges that Casanova 2 times. One of the charges that Casanova 2 times copped out to, he's convicted of, is being a billboard for gang culture. Now, nobody, that's what he's convicted of.
No, but I'm talking about Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, for over 20 years, was a billboard for gang culture. Jim Jones is responsible through his music and his gang culture for probably over 1 million little niggas going to jail over a 20-year period. He's influenced niggas and fucked their lives up. Jim Jones is on a wiretap ordering a hit
No, he didn't.
Let's stop playing games, my nigga. Because
he said beat him up. He said beat him up. Like,
he said,
and they didn't beat him up.
He said super violate him. It doesn't matter if he beat him up or not. Instead of him giving them niggas good advice, what he said was used in the court and he never got locked up. So we ain't gonna even get into why he never got locked up when he was part of 2 indictments. He was part of 2 indictments.
I don't know.
Then after that was on a high-speed chase down south in Atlanta.
With the guns.
Guns, drugs in the car, never did a day in jail.
Yeah, because someone probably ate the charge.
Listen,
bro.
somebody's always eating the charge for a nigga that's in a position to be a king. See, one thing, the reason why I stay my ass out of trouble or I move by myself is because I don't want nobody's wife, mother, or anybody's family calling me or sitting up there with envy in their heart because I fucked up somebody's life. He was in a position to lead niggas out of the streets.
And he's doing that right now.
No, he did not. Mel Matrix is in jail. And the whole Treyway is in jail because when he had the power,
he cannot hold everybody's hands. That's their kid. That's their brand that they want to use. All right.
A leader is responsible for their set. And when you make all these excuses, real men are not going to look at you as a man when you justifying sucker shit. The leader of the camp, John Gotti, is responsible for everybody in the mob.
And everybody told on him, but he ate it.
Everybody told on him, and he deserved to be told on with his stupid ass. Because the reality of it is, it was his voice on those wiretaps that fucked over Sammy the Bull. Now, I'm not going to co-sign ratting, but the reality of it is, his mouth, he broke his own rules. And if he would have caught somebody else gossiping like a bitch the way he was, he would have had them murdered. Sammy the Bull should have murdered John Gotti. But he didn't find out about John Gotti being a gossiping, bitch-ass, two-faced nigga until he got to the feds. Then he started realizing that if he would have stayed on the streets a little bit longer, John Gotti would have had him whacked because he was getting too powerful. That's why I say pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. But you know what? See, me, some of us is going to care, some of us is not going to care. To the day I die, niggas can sit up there and say little stupid shit, or you said this, or you did that. Every day, I try to come with a message for my people. No, I'm not perfect. Absolutely not. But I'm not misleading nobody's child.
What do you think about Charleston White?
Charleston White he's a plant. He's a plant. No, he's an industry plant.
He I think you're hating because he took your style. He took your style and he's better at it.
Let me ask you a question. The reason why he's better at my style than I am, because he has no integrity. The man came out here. So what you basically telling me that you cool with him sitting up there taking a picture with the killer of King Von and then sending a message to King Von's mother and sister, that Nana Boo Boo, I'm standing here with the nigga that killed your son and good for your son's death. Nigga, you got to be an ultimate sucker to stand by some shit like that. And then I don't even believe that you have the disloyal mouth. Your tongue is disloyal right now. That nigga sat up there and basically talked about putting his dick in Math Hoffa's kid's mouth, his daughter's mouth. Yeah. And then you going to bring this nigga up and big him up?
Oh, yeah.
How you think Math going to feel about that?
I forgot about that.
You bigging up a nigga.
I'm not really bigging
you up. You just bigged up a nigga that sat up there and bragged about he's making a habit. He bragged about raping white women. Rape is the ugliest shit that you can do. The nigga lied to everybody and said he was trying to free children.
But you see that too when you're angry too?
Never in my life said I would rape anybody's kid. What I said was, when a nigga laughed at me for being molested, that was the first time that I had somebody do that. So I was teary-eyed because the nigga pretended to be my friend, which he apologized later on and told niggas to stop using that audio against him or rather against me because he forgave me for that because he knew what he did to me. So when niggas sit up there and I said, what if I stick my heavy dick and your daughter, a son, he knew that was a rebuttal because he was making fun of me being molested as a child. So now instead
two wrongs don't make a right.
Listen,
though.
When somebody hurts you, Hurt people, my nigga. And there's nothing worse than somebody sitting up there making fun of you being molested by a grown man and they're going to call it consensual.
Right.
That's anybody that you do that to, my nigga, y'all niggas be playing dumb. And that's why I can't stand some of you niggas that do an interview, because if somebody played with your family like that, the first thing that anybody would say is, I'm going to kill this nigga.
Right.
So when it comes to me, I'm supposed to be the bigger nigga? The fuck out of here. Think about it.
Right.
Charleston White sat up there and talked about putting his dick in Math Hoffa's daughter's mouth, and you just big this nigga up. And you say
I'm just saying his style, because he took your shit.
His style. I was Charleston White. Before Charleston White, niggas sitting up there talking about, oh, look what he did at Burger King. I knew what I was doing. I was drunk as shit. And I knew YouTube was playing with my algorithm again back in the early days. And I said, watch me go viral.
Right.
1,000 niggas made videos about me and what I did at Burger King. I'm coming down the steps making a video. The white lady told me to move out the fucking way. I violated her. That video went viral all over Instagram, all over everywhere. The Derek Williams nigga. See, the problem with that is niggas tried to make me look like I'm gay because I met up with one of my moderators on YouTube, but the part that they don't show.
Oh, that moderator shit?
The part that they don't show.
Yo,
why they don't show the part where I went live and beat him up? Where's that part? Oh, yeah, right. You stuck because you didn't see that part. Where is the part? Why they don't show the part? Because I pulled the Charleston White before Charleston White. Everything, I was the blueprint to Charleston White's whole life. The only reason why Charleston White is beating me, or when Charleston White, when you see Charleston White YouTube, he's never reached over 200,000 people, 200,000 followers on his YouTube. I am close to 500,000. Then y'all niggas forget when Charleston White came to YouTube, I'm the one that pushed him. He was on IG and Facebook. He was not big on YouTube. So now he'll go to big platforms like Say Cheese that got 1 million followers. So of course he's going to overshadow me when he's going to bigger platforms where he's being pushed more in the algorithm.
And he just came out with like a police suit, police vest, and like these things, like I think
the nigga showed y'all that there is no line that he won't cross.
Got it.
And people are falling in love with that. There's lines that I'm not gonna cross.
Got it.
The reason why you don't see me fucking with Charleston White no more is because Math Hoffa.
Oh, okay.
Me and Math don't speak every day, but that's my dog.
Right. Shout out to Math Hoffa. I love
that's my dog.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you responsible for bridging the gap between me and Math. So now me and Math build a rapport, and I personally feel like I don't care what nobody say. I know when I went on Math Hoffa's platform, the first time, my audience merged with him. I was still bigger than Math then.
Right, you was.
The second time I went on Math platform, I was still bigger than Math.
Oh, you was.
The second time I went on Math platform, after that Tekashi set, the internet went crazy. Then Fat Joe came to Math platform.
Right.
Right after that,
yeah, he blew up.
And he blew up. He went through the roof.
Right.
I got text messages on my phone with Math saying thank you. Me and Math build a rapport. Math Hoffa checks on me to see how I'm doing. I'll check on Math. That's my nigga right there. So when Charleston White was my dude until he crossed that line.
Got it.
I made a video, and I said in the video, I said, hey, yo, Charleston White, I can't stand by him no more. Once he said what he said about Math Hoffa daughters, it was over. You see what I'm saying? I can't stand by this nigga no more. So then Charleston White started dissing me first. I ignored him for a while. Then after a while, I started going at him. Oh, you hating how? He started dissing me first. This is what the nigga do. Charleston White came through the door with my whole style. He listens to my lives, and then he takes bits and pieces of my lives and go to bigger platforms and use all of my shit. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that I'm lying, though. Nothing that nigga say out of his mouth is original. Everything, I am the blueprint to that nigga.
So how's your plant then? He just took your style and just ran with it.
Because you got to understand something, right?
It can't be no
Anytime he's a plant, man. Anytime you really listen to him, he worked in the courts. He done did court procedures where he actually ruled over cases like a judge.
He did?
Listen to him. Some of the shit that he said you gotta listen to. You gotta really, really listen to the nigga. Then when you sit back and if you really, really analyze, right? If they kill you, they make you a martyr. So what they gonna do? Kill your career. You don't see what they doing? How they actually fucking with me in the algorithm?
You said Wack did that, no?
Listen,
you said Wack did that? You think he has the power to do that?
At the end of the day, I'm not going to just say that that's just Wack. It's bigger than Wack, but Wack is government too. You can't see that. You can't see that Wack is working with CIA, FBI. Let me ask you a question. What multi-millionaire that you know that's on Wack 100's level just come out of nowhere and decides that he wants to sit down with a Hassan Campbell? Why?
Right.
On top of the fact that,
and then you said yeah.
On top of why wouldn't I say that? He was a dope interviewer. It was one of the dopest interviews that ever happened. It was one of the it made history, but it backfired on me. And even still, when they sat down with me, first of all, them niggas had 1,000 gang members there. Second of all,
wow. Then
it came out on Clubhouse that he was supposed to they were supposed to knock me out during the interview.
Right. You did.
Niggas just didn't realize that I had an army with me. Tekashi was deep, but I had niggas with me.
Right.
On top of the fact that, even though we was outnumbered, if it would have jumped off in there, it would have been bad. Nigga, it would have been bad.
Right.
It would have been really, really bad. Academic's career would have been over. Everybody that I clash with is a heavy hitter. Like, I don't beef with dudes that's soft.
I ain't know I'm finna get attacked on Queen Flip. I'm thinking it's love.
Peace. Well, I want to welcome y'all to another episode of For the Culture. Now, we got two of the most, I'm going to say, controversial.
Nah, son. Chill out. Chill out, son. We're not doing that, yo. We're not doing that at all. You know, Hassan Campbell, he just comes off so much like a hater. You know, it's like the embodiment, the embodiment of his being. The embodiment of his being, man, is like to piss people off, man. You know, just pissing people off, man.
Welcome to the Let's Chop It Up podcast. I'm your host, Kyle.
Because you really didn't come from that, and they know that.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try to fit in, nigga, when you really not from that, and you can go fit in. But it's always 2 or 3 around there side-eyeing you. When you leave, you saying, man, that nigga he ain't from the gutter, homie. He ain't got it out the mud. So you even see it online. Everybody saying, oh, man, you ain't from the trenches. You ain't from... So everybody, why we all have to come from a survival mode to be tough?
That's why the black community, our community think it's cool. And it's really not at the end of the day. If you're not from that, like, why are you trying to do that? Yeah. You see a lot of kids is getting hurt, and then these senseless indictments and stuff they get in.
And then you let the ones who's coming from that, they really won't escape it when they come to the suburban areas. Mm-hmm. But then you have some that come to the suburban areas and want to contaminate it with the same thing that they're running from, because they feel a need to feel important, and bullies feel important. Because people, when they walk by people, because of their own insecurities. Tough guys feel important when everybody know they tough. So if they can trick you into believing that they're really this gangster, they really this killer and cold-hearted people, then they win. I know they're not. Yeah, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
But when they kill you and it's time for them to be sentenced, they want to try to get a lesser sentence.
Yeah, and that's all the stuff they were saying. It's that all you see like with the YNW Melly situation.
Yeah.
You was saying all this in your raps, and same with Young Thug. Now you in there as inhumane. You want less sentences and things like that.
Yeah. Nah, you don't hear no gangster write home saying, man, they kept me in solitary confinement and I'm going crazy. They ain't doing that.
But that's what come with it, you know.
That's what come with it.
Yeah.
Well, this is what people fail to realize. Robbing and jacking, that come with it. There's some people say, man, I hate jackers. That ain't hustle. No, that come with it. Snitching, it comes with it. You might not like it, but robbing, jacking, crossing, friends fucking your woman running off with the money, your woman fucking your friend, all that come with the game. You can't take this out the game. It all comes with it. So if you go play the game, you can't be mad at nobody for snitching. Snitching is a part of the game.
Yes, sir. Definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
So if you in the game, you can't be mad at no parts or the elements of the game. If you in the game.
Yeah. And I want to touch base on that a little later about two big celebs that's going through that right now. I think you know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah, and that's what you want to do is you want to stop that kind of thinking right there. Charleston White, he is a person that we got to look a little bit deeper into his background, where he comes from, because he a lot of things that he says is questionable. They don't make sense and they don't really add up. Hassan Campbell says that he's an implant into the industry, meaning he's like he's some type of undercover agent or something, that we haven't seen. Maybe a new hip hop like cop type of guy, Charleston White. So we don't really know where he comes from, and so we just reviewing his statements a little bit more, a little bit more skeptical, a little bit more skeptical, to see exactly like, where's the guy coming from, man? Because he's a little bit skeptical, and his apprehension, what he's saying doesn't really make sense. And look at this message.
Lesser sentence.
yeah, and that after all the stuff they were saying, it's that all you see like with the YNW Melly situation.
Yeah.
You was saying all this in your raps, and same with Young Thug. Now you in there as inhumane. You want less sentences and things like that.
Yeah. Nah, you don't hear no gangster write home saying, man, they kept me in solitary confinement and I'm going crazy. They ain't doing that.
So that's what come with it,
That's what come with it.
Yeah.
Well, this is what people fail to realize. Robbing and jacking, that come with it. There's some people say, man, I hate jackers. That ain't hustle. No, that come with it. Snitching, it comes with it. You might not like it, but robbing, jacking, crossing, friends fucking your woman running off with the money, your woman fucking your friend, all that come with the game. You can't take this out the game. It all comes with it. So if you go play the game, you can't be mad at nobody for snitching. Snitching is a part of the game.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely
So if you in the game, you can't be mad at no parts or the elements of the game. If you in the game.
Yeah. And I want to.
So that's your message. Your message is that. So you just shouldn't be mad at You just shouldn't be mad at someone turning state's evidence on you overnight, without your knowledge. You're supposed to just sweep it under the rug. It's okay. It's what, if you listening to what this guy's saying, he's you got to keep an eye on this guy. I'm gonna let you know he was he he was like he was just wearing that like suit too loosely, man. You know what I mean?
Talking. I told him.
To keep an eye on this guy. This guy's a nut, man. Charleston White, man. He's a nut.
I told him. I told him.
Here you got a guy that walks around with a cop badge and a cop.
I told him they go get Brick Baby do it.
Are you serious?
Nah, hell no.
Man?
He a known notorious gang member. He would not be getting out.
You're gonna be getting out. Look at this nut. You heard what he said, right? You won't be getting out. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You got these police type
I'm gonna take it all the way back to you when the Fed
around you. And where, where did he come from?
I keep telling you, y'all niggas think I be playing. When Brick Baby went to Houston and was playing on the internet and put that $10,000 stack on his head and indirectly said, hey, I got some money on Charleston's head. And he continued to act like he was pursuing me. I made a federal report, nigga. First, I called Houston and made the report to Houston, but I did this through my law enforcement friends. So, not only that, we filed a report with the feds in LA, along with the LA County Police. I swear to God. I'm telling you the honest to God truth, this is what I did. So as a self-proclaimed gang leader, a gang member who has ties to one of the most notorious gangs in this state, in this country, he's now going around telling all the gang information. They see the feds see he got a loose lip, so he may give up some information. So I swear to God, I told y'all all I wanted was a badge. I got a badge now. I don't know. I got a badge. I got a whole motherfucking uniform.
your shirt. Oh, this up, real shirt. She's back in your shirt. Hey, man. Special police. With the clip on the back of it and everything, nigga. Whistle and everything. And I got the guns and everything, nigga. Special motherfucking police. So y'all think I'm bullshit, nigga. I went and joined. And I don't get number perks and rewards. I don't get no money. I'm not on the police payroll. All this is voluntary. You can become a voluntary police boy. All this is voluntary, nigga, for perks and rewards. Handshakes and hugs, nigga. High fives and pats on the back. Show you, nigga, this how far deep I am in this shit, people. Police. What they say, police? Police. That say police right there. Nigga, I got everything. Brick baby asses in the Fed. One thing I know about you niggas, y'all don't bother the police and y'all don't bother federal informers. I'm a federal informant. You the maximum penalties and time you get for bothering me. That's why I'm so bold. Bother me and you ain't never coming home. So don't give a damn, nigga. I bet I put your ass away for life. So come on over, you bad motherfucker. Come on down so you can fuck a phone. You can't get this nowhere else but from the police. Police. Police, nigga. So you play bad if you want to, nigga, with your bad ass. Police. I got something for you niggas at. Police. You got more police. 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 Everything police, nigga. Everything motherfucking police. Everything police, nigga. Everything police. Everything motherfucking police. Everything motherfucking police. Knife, police, nigga. Even the knife, police, nigga. Even the motherfucking knife is police. You see that, nigga? Police. Even the motherfucking knife, police. Everything, police. Bitch ass nigga. I'm in there like swimwear. I got my backup badge. I got my backup badge just in case I lose one. They gave me two. You going against your own race. I don't give a fuck about no race, nigga. Fuck a race. I ain't with no race, nigga. I'm with my kind. Y'all caught up into that race shit. Nigga, race don't even matter in white folks and black folks. My eyes be nigga. And we down with a nation of people. Fuck a race of people, nigga. Fuck y'all got the wrong kind of nigga with that race talk. I hate a race talking motherfucker. Yeah, I'm a race hating motherfucker. Look at that mace say right there. Police mace. Watch it. Police jail mace. Police OC gas, nigga. You see that? This is from the police. The OC, not the mace, nigga. I got handcuffs too, nigga. I got handcuffs in the gun. I got handcuffs in the gun. I'm on the road right now, nigga. I'm on the road right now. You think, yeah, I'm on the road right now, nigga. Protect.
You see, this is what you got to watch out for. You know, guys like this, Charleston White, that's out to, you know, harm black youth in the culture. You heard what he said. He doesn't care about anything with the race. He doesn't care about any people he offends. He doesn't care about, you know, protecting our youth, or take any responsibility of it. So, you know, this is a guy that's very dangerous. His type of rhetoric is very, very dangerous for the youth. You do not want this guy, preaching to your kids.
With the gun. What we got right there, y'all? On the road with that burr spray. On the road with that motherfucking birthday. Brick baby ass, I got that nigga put in jail. And I put the feds on that nigga. The feds got it. I swear to God, I did. That's on my kids. Yeah, that's on everything. I put the feds on that nigga. When that nigga put that money on his head and made them threats, man, please. Nigga, I hear you up and put the FBI in this shit. More police mates. More. This is real police mates. I'm taking down the bad guys, my nigga. And I'm getting rich. The police is opening so many doors for me. The police is opening so many doors. I even got the guard dog glove. Well, when I be taking pictures, after the show, I have this glove on just in case anybody want to do anything. I clear the room. Just go to spraying. I keep this in my pocket to jug with the police knife. See what I'm saying? So I be well equipped after the show because I take all this stuff on stage with me. Then I got the taser. If I just so happen to need help, I hit the help button. I blow the whistle. I got everything. You niggas say, so yeah.
This guy is such a clown. What a clown.
Yeah, nah, man, we I got the baton and everything. Baton, handcuffs.
Okay, so what's your message?
What?
What's your message in that? Okay.
No. Now this the pepper gel I hit Soldier Boy with right there. See how old it is? This the one I hit Soldier Boy with right there. Take this out. Y'all want to see the one? This the one I hit Soldier Boy with right there. This the one I hit Soldier Boy with right there. It's the pepper gel. It's that pepper gel. See that boy? Okay. Pepper gel. That's the one got Soldier Boy and his killers off my ass. Yeah. So when I'm on the road, boys and girls, I'm well equipped and I got the protection of law enforcement. So these niggas can talk all that talk, what they go do with me. Every nigga who done threatened me and done said something about me, even I done had beef with, then went to jail. All you gotta do is just check the history. Every last one of them done end up being going to jail. So yeah, now.
Oh no. Put a stop to this nigga right now. This dude is a fucking clown. He's very dangerous. You know, he's the type of guy, man. He's a dirt ball. He's the type of guy, man, that you wouldn't, want to trust, man. That is, the guy Charleston White. He's a fool, man. He's a real fool, and not somebody that you would want, too close to you. He looked like he playing both sides of the fence. That police shit, acting like he playing, but he's serious. That's just real, real dangerous. At that particular time. So yeah, I just wanna pre-checks for tomorrow. Yeah, I want to pre-checks for tomorrow, and I really want people to begin to just kind of like take a look at this stuff a little bit different, so that you have an understanding. Waking up or coming into like the YSL trial and what it entails or details, because that's gonna be the overarching factor. in the decision, and we're gonna begin to cover it a little bit more in depth. As the time goes on, we're definitely gonna cover it a little bit more in depth. But I want you to start really, really paying attention to, this racketeering stuff, that they got going on, because it's kind of fraudulent. It's really something that's going on in the YSL trial right now. And you can see that this stuff is very, 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 very scarcely proved. So this is the Georgia RICO. You can look this up. The Georgia RICO Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act. This is what they're, charging, Young Thug and them with. Okay. And it says, under this law, it is a crime for any person through a pattern of racketeering activity or proceeds derived therefrom to acquire or maintain directly or indirectly any interest in or control of any enterprise, real property or personal property of any nature, including money. So this is the Georgia RICO Racketeer Influence Corrupt Act. That they're charging, the YSL group with, and you have to understand that a lot of this of what's going on is really something that you got to rein in, because it's really getting out of control, actually. It's actually getting out of control right now. But if you look at these statutes, okay, and you start to look at the trial and how it's come out, you'll see that the district attorney, they got a real uphill battle for themselves, trying to prove this Georgia RICO Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act. It's a very broad statute, and it's not easy. It's not easy to prove this case. I haven't seen anything in the trial about racketeering, any pattern of activity that they can hold Young Thug and them to. I haven't really seen it yet. I'm waiting, for that time when there can be something that happened in the trial that actually connects Young Thug, to the case. Because right now, I'm not really seeing anything.
So it's abbreviated for BFL. So I got the money bag first. So it stands for bank first and last. Basically, put your money first and last.
And it does not stand for blood for life.
No. That's why the money bag, I actually got that's why the money bag right there.
Okay. Why is that red star there?
I wanted to add some color to it, and red is the only color that my body will take because of my dark skin. It's a B with a money bag. It's a F, and it's a L for like with a picture of a gun.
Yes, how it's formed. Word slime, what does it mean?
Good question. That's a good question. So, the S is for love, the L is for love, the I is for I, the M is for me, and the E for everything.
So, that is the only thing that slime meant to you when you had a tattoo put in your body.
Yes, ma'am. That's what it means to. That's what that tattoo means to me.
Is slime ever used in any other kind of way? It's by you or any of the people that
Like breaking it down, how I did.
No, like the meaning of the word slime.
No, it's slime.
Is slime a word used by YSL?
Yes.
And were you one of the founding members of YSL?
Yes.
All right. And
Yeah, so I mean, it's a lot going on right with with that whole situation right now, man. I'm just looking to get some other things going, man. And yeah, man. Tune back into it. We covering the news ahead of you. News in and out. Biggest stories, only the biggest stories only. You already know that. Warm Words podcast, man. Yeah. Warm Words podcast, man. We're signing off. Only the biggest news, man. Tune in, like, subscribe to that. And yeah, you get the top news here first, man. We're going to end off there, ride out with my brother. Let him do his thing, man. And, it's that time for the, annual reunion, man. So, y'all tune in, man.
All right. No doubt, man.
Overseas, shout out overseas, man. Our brother.
Getting this stuff together right now. Be right there, though. Yeah. Don't touch him till I get there, though. Now.
Overseas, where the bitches drop down in the knees. Nigga, please. You ever been overseas, where they screaming your name in the streets? Nigga, please. Y'all niggas is lame ducks. We woke in the club and y'all chickens club. And they all screaming that they wanna fuck. Cause they all love this trash.
CEAS, smoking haze, private planes to the west.
Shit's great. When your ribs is touching, do something. Over.
Check it. How I'm gonna live if my crew is starving. The rent's due, my son need the newest Jordans. And boy, I don't really wanna use the locking. Do 10 times worse than Yusef Hawkins. Y'all rolling on shoes, I'm a fool for walking. About to get this paper, I let the tools start barking. Come up off that jewelry, what size is that cookie? Quarterback Bay Plaza coming out of the movies. Tell your boo freeze, run that Gucci bag, or rest get your booby had. Stick you worse than the AIDS needle. Stay away, people, cause I'm hungry and you know that the game's lethal. Nobody feeding seeds, so I keep the heat on me like a cold day, doing things my own way. I'm gonna get you stuck up. My mind on my money on my mind. I'm gonna get you stuck up. Ain't nothing funny, what's yours is mine. I'm gonna get you stuck up. Mind on my money on my mind. I'm gonna get you stuck up. It's getting ugly, come up off that shine. Yo, still doing stick-ups, picking them bricks up. Outside the club, robbing players for they pink cups. I stack money, but I'm reaching for big bucks. Until a nigga riding in big trucks, we clip up. I'm feeling real gritty, about to start the extortion of the industry, just like the real 50. No friends, cause all I got is my steel with me. She flip automatically, ready to build quickly. Janaya need them new J-Los. I go to Mexico, tell Poppy, por favor, run the pesos. I burn it down, now it's looking like Waco. 50 pounds in the back of the Range Rover. 3 days and I'm still in my same clothes. Got a lot of bitches, very few that I play close. You can't understand the picture. 1,000 times 50, nigga. Now that's 50 grand richer. But I still send my mans to get you. Murder niggas, I hurt your niggas. I'm gonna get you stuck up. Y'all niggas. My mind on my money on my mind. I'm gonna get you stuck up.
Damn, see, I was gonna give it back. See, I swear to everything I do. See, for real,
this
dog.
nigga, man.
For real,
Yo, that's the dreams you bought with the money you stole from me, son.
My mama gave me this like 3 years ago.
Later, take that shit out of this nigga, man.
Give me the fucking shit. No fuck, it's my shit, nigga. It's
my
my
shit.
shit. I was gonna give it back. See, I swear to God, dog.
Frontin', yo, you dirt, nigga.
Fucking snake. I was gonna give it back.
Don't worry about